Hello, everybody. This is Andrew from Flawless Race 2, bringing you another House Flipper live stream. Tonight, we're going to be diving in, and I'll be showing you what I've done to the mansion, I believe it is. So, without any further ado, let's get into it. I hope everybody's had a good weekend. Right, let's get into it. No real talking point tonight or anything, just a bit of a chill stream, really. So I've already started another project. Oh, yes. It has something to do with one of these properties you see on screen. We won't be looking at that tonight, but we will be looking at this mansion. Now, I've done something pretty cool with it. I've just basically tarted it up a bit, I'll show you what I have done, and then we'll get into what needs doing. And then when the crew get in, all depending on who gets in tonight, then we'll take a look at something that you might find quite funny. Right. Let's do this thing. Let me just unzip my hoodie a bit, because it is quite warm in this room. Okay, so here we are inside the mansion. As you walk in, you've basically got all of this to greet you. There is going to be a little bit more added into here. You saw the kitchen, which we did the other night. Let me go outside and show you what I've done out here. Only a little bit of it, though. So I just put some plants in, really, and done all that. You can see the pool over there, which is pretty damn cool. This, what was open over here, I've turned that side into like a garage for the car. And in here is basically, where the bins go. It's just where the bins go. Don't even know if I'm going to bother painting this one, honestly, inside here. It's literally, like I say, where the bins are. So that's that. Upstairs, which is where we're headed, I have reconfigured it a bit. Let me show you what I mean. First of all, you'll see I put a bit of red carpet down here, and I put some nice wallpaper just halfway up the wall just to give it a bit of colour to that drab fucking whatever it was there before. Now, there's a door here now. Let me explain why. So, this used to be the old bathroom. Now it's just part of the hallway because, like I say, I've reconfigured it to have a bedroom there, a bedroom here, and then if you go out here and go into here, this is where the bathroom's going to be. This is what we're working on tonight. So, I think we should start with down here in the bedrooms and then get this hallway done. Oh, by the way, I don't know if you guys know, there is an attic on this place. You open it up here, and you get a ladder flying at your face. You jump up on the ladder, and then, you come up to this attic where there's a whole host of shit. So, I don't know if we want to do anything with this. I mean, I was thinking about maybe I could sell this place tonight, but I don't know. We could always turn this into like an upstairs, attic room, an attic bedroom or something. A bit of food for thought there. But that's what you've got there. It's a bit annoying the ladder only comes down that high, but there is an attic there. So if you do this place yourself, then just be aware of what's there. Right, okay. So this is going to be a bedroom. There's going to be the usual stuff in here, as there always is. So we'll get to it. The windows, well, I don't know. We might take these top one. Well, no, because then I've got to get the fucking ladder out and paint again, haven't I? And that'll be a pain in the ass. So maybe we'll leave them as they are, and maybe we'll just do curtains up there, something, I don't know. This old rotten wood here in the middle, we're just going to paint over it or wallpaper it. But we'll get into doing it. So let's get some surface finishes on the go here. And I think wallpaper. Or should we do floor first? Let's do floor first. Now, you would think a mansion's going to have wood, but nah. Fuck that. Let's go with a bit of carpeting. Let's go with a nice green sort of carpet, I think. We don't use the green carpet very often. So we'll go with that. And we'll just lay that down. We'll get it where that needs to be at the doorway, because that's always a pain in the arse. Right. And we'll just lay it down. It shouldn't take too long doing all of these. So with any luck, we are going to get, get these rooms done rather speedily tonight. I'm toying with the idea about that attic now. I really don't know what I should do. It is a bit of food for thought, that one. Right, let's choose a wallpaper now. We'll get that done next. So, excuse me. So, what should we go with? You could go with anything, really, couldn't you? It's a matter of choice, but I don't know. I think maybe something like that. If we change the colours up a bit, make the lines a bit bigger as well. Maybe if we go white, we've got green, so let's go with a bit of a lighter green than that. I think that one's a bit drab. Green, and then we'll do the white, even though that fucking says grey, which it isn't grey. And then how about some very light purple? I don't know how this is going to look. We'll have a look when we get it on the fucking wall. Right, okay. That's not bad. So we'll go with it. I'm going to cover up these pieces of wood here as well, just to make the windows stand out a bit more. Plus, that'll be a bit more fucking handy when we come to, doing the actual curtains. I mean, with the green theme in this room, you could honestly go with anything, but, we could always just stick with the basic green on the curtains, couldn't we? Right, let's get this done. I've been working on this one for about, I'd say since around about Friday morning. And then I did quite a lot Friday morning there, actually. So, yeah, we might just clean up, or I don't know, maybe we should leave them as wood, actually. We'll repaint this bloody ceiling anyway, so, put all the gear that you would expect in here. That's a bit of a shame, really, because you can't, you really can't sort of like, I mean, it's a mansion, right? It's supposed to be a regal fucking place. I mean, I'm not big on mansions. I like basic stuff. I like in my real house, I like my home comforts, and stuff like that. Give me fucking, give me something, good to eat, and, decent TV shows or movies and decent music, and I'm good. So yeah, right, white paint time. And we're going to cover up all this fucking wood as well, because that's so bloody annoying. I know it's supposed to look posh and all that shit, but I'm not like that. I can't do that. Posh just isn't my fucking bag, you know what I mean? It's not very, fucking hell, what way is this roller going to go? There we go. All right. So we'll get going around here. And yeah, I've done quite a lot of work to the outside of the place. There's a part which I've done which you might find quite funny. If you know what I'm like, then You know, you'll probably will find it funny, and you'll be like, "Yeah, that's typical flawless." But you know, okay, lovely. And I've got to say, how the sunshine comes through that them windows onto that carpet is bloody beautiful. So we'll get some curtains up right away. I think if we scroll down here, we'll go for. That's the fucking point, isn't it? What size do we go for? Do we go for these? Just put the regular ones, the default ones, because honestly, they work in this in this room. There we go. We can open them. That window looks a bit out of place being down there, I must say. I mean, it's level with the other ones, but I don't know if I took one out up there or something. Maybe I did. I'm not entirely sure. But am I fuck taking any more out? But that's the way it is. That's the way God intended it to be. So that's what it's going to be. So now we can start putting stuff in. We're just going to do an easy bedrooms. We're not going to be all fucking hoity-toity about it. I'm going to go with what bed should I go with is the question. I feel that one would be appropriate. Right, so we've got a nice bed in there. We'll jump up on it. You know what's coming now. Everybody knows what's coming now. The TV. Gotta have a TV on the wall. Oh, hang on. I keep trying to change in the change style tab the channels, but it just makes me buy another one. So I just try and make sure I remember to do the actual TV channels now before I, you know, go to. There we go. Just go TV menu. It's easier. And bang that on the wall. Put it on. Done. Got a TV in there. Now, as you may know, I fucking hate TVs on the wall in real life. I think they look so horrible. I really do. I just hate them. But in here, it's easier to do it that way, so that's why it's done. But yeah, I just can't stand it. It's just not one of them things that I'm into. Go with these nice nightstands here. That got quite a nice touch to them, I think. So we'll put one there, and on there, of course, a lamp. And we'll choose a lamp. We'll go with something like that, a really nautical theme to it. Quite a big bulb in them as well, actually. So, pretty good. There we go. And a wardrobe. A wardrobe is necessary, I feel, in this build. We'll go with the same sort of style as we got for the nightstands then, because then it could tie in. Now, by looking at this, I'm thinking, can I fit two in? Maybe if that one was shifted over a tiny bit more, but I think it'll be okay. So if we move that to the wall, can we fit? No. I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll put a dresser there instead. And we'll get something for on top of the dresser. Let's go to some decorations. And on top of the dresser, we will have... I don't know. Fucking my throat tonight. Jesus. Always have some water on standby when you're streaming. Top tip. Right. So we'll put a lava lamp up there. And we'll go with... what else should we go with? Oh, yeah, skulls. Right, so we'll go with that one. That one. There we go. Just to give it a little bit of character. Right, we need to do some lighting on the ceiling as well, don't we? So we'll quickly get that done. And we'll choose those. I like to put two in, usually, lights, because Sometimes they're really fucking dull. So that's what we'll do, and we'll put the switch on the wall. We'll just get a basic switch here. Wire them up. Done and done. And there you go. A simple bedroom done quick. Lovely. On to the next one. And then we've got to tackle this fucker. Right. And we've got the bathroom to do. I do make a lot of work for myself, don't I? Unnecessarily, of course. Right. Just check the boards, make sure there's nothing really that else needs to come up. Right, okay. There's one here. Okay, oh, we need to get rid of these fucking things as well. Right, lovely. Okay, same as. So we're going to go with our surface finishes first, get a carpet down. We are going to go for this carpet. Not in a green. We're going to go for... what colour in here? Just a plain white would be fine. Probably only need one. Okay, lovely. Perfection. And then we'll just chuck that around. And handily land near the carpeting as well. Very good. Now, of course, you can always put like a rug down or something. And there's not as many windows in here. There's just one window. So, you know, a little bit of a difference there. But not to worry. Right. Okay, the carpeting's down. Wallpaper time. What wallpaper should we go for? Should we do a floral wallpaper? Or should we go with something new? I mean, there are some new, you know, newish floral ones like these, botanical ones. I don't know. I'd be quite happy with that, but I know we're done green, but I'm actually going to turn that green just so it actually looks like what it's supposed to be. Okay, beautiful. Yeah, that'll work. That'll do the job. Okay. Excellent. Let's get this going. See, it doesn't really take all that long. You could be really, really, you know, take your time with them and stuff, but, you know, like I said, I like basic things. I like just to bang the rooms together and have them done, you know. So at least I know then they are done. My question is, after all the work, including the outside, what's this going to be like when it's, you know, all fully done? How much money are we going to get for it? I mean, you saw what we got with the theme park, and I got to say, you know, with the theme park and with some of these other places on here, the actual money that you can find as well in like the safes and like laying around and stuff, you know, that can really help boost your bank balance on here. You know, give you plenty of money to, you know, do a good job and do what sort of like, you know, your kind of design or build that you like. Right, ceiling. Go around the perimeter of it first. Run out of paint halfway fucking round. That's always good. Right. Okay. Keep it going. And yeah, just get it done. So yeah, the DLC for Scooby-Doo, what do I think of it? Well, all in all, I think it was a really, I think it was worth the money. I actually do. You get a nice few properties with it. It's good fun to look around, do the mysteries and stuff, and also the properties you get at the end of it are something different, which I like. You know, it'd be boring if it was the same all the time. So, you know, yeah, I mean, they did a good job on this. They really did. So yeah, happy with it. Really, really happy with the DLC they brought out for this. And we're gonna do that. That works. Not exactly straight, but who gives a shit, right? Okay, so we'll open them curtains. Same rules apply. What we might do is do the bed opposite side this time. And just knock a bedroom out. So we'll go with that one. We'll have a bit of different color in this one. There we go. Telly goes on the wall. Even though I hate TVs on the wall, which I previously stated, but it's so fucking annoying. You'll get neck ache, wouldn't you? I know there's lots of people who have them on the wall now and everything, but oh God, I just couldn't. That is not my cup of tea, at all. And I'll do the same kind of thing in here with the. If I go to the right one, it would help. Well, I know I might change it up a bit actually in this one. Let's go with this bookcase, and we can have that kind of like here, and then we can still do a wardrobe, but we can put it here. So let me grab a wardrobe. Now these are quite slim wardrobes, and they've got some kind of, a bit of color on them as well. So that's not too bad. There we go. That's not fucking against the wall, is it? That will not do. There we go. Nightstands, sure thing. We can use the same kind of thing just to keep it, all tied in together. I was thinking about bringing them back like the theme house builds, but I don't know. Is that something you'd be interested in seeing? You'll have to let us know in the chat if you're watching, or let us know in the comment section if you're watching this later on. Right. Get a couple of lamps. And of course, the actual lights on the ceiling themselves. We'll go for something different this time. I think, oh, that's massive, that thing is, though, isn't it? Why don't we just go with something like one of these? Or maybe a couple of them, actually, by the look of them. In the chat, my bro, Mr. Boston Tea Party is in. Hello, brother. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're all good. Thanks for joining. Great to see you. I watched your video of the, what you filmed the other night, the motor vehicle thing. Fucking hell, man. You don't get a response like that in England, let me tell you. Okay, there we go. 2 bedrooms done. Now we need to do the bit here I've reconfigured. So, now Boston's in. I'm tempted to show you something I've done. And do you know what? I think I will. I think Boston will appreciate this. If we head outside to out here, what I've done, all the repaving and stuff, and we take a walk around the lovely gardens and stuff and see 2 fucking boulders, you can't move there, and we go into here where the graves are. As you may notice, they've been painted, they've been looked after, and they also now have writing on them. Should we see what they say? The first one belongs to both. Right. Okay, so here lies Mike Hunt, a friend to all. That's his grave. Terrible to see him go, but there we go. Good old Mike. Gotta love Mike. Next up, here lies Barry McCockiner. He loved the ladies. He certainly did. What a great guy he was. Good old Barry McCockiner. Right. Next up, here lies Phil McCracken, former caretaker and adult movie star, died with a smile on his face. And why not? And finally, here lies Wayne King, former groundskeeper, fond of bushes, aren't we all? So yes, there's the graves, there's the cemetery section, and I just thought I'd add something funny. At least the yard tombstones aren't as evil as mine was. Right, let's get back to what we were doing. Up the stairs. And getting back to here. Now, I don't know about this attic, if we're going to do anything or not with it. I really don't know. But we shall see. Now, this is just a simple, very, very simple, like wallpaper and thingy job. You don't need to really touch the ceiling. I am going to keep it the wood look, and I'm going to carry that on to the end over there. But we're also going to have a wooden floor here as well. We could use the same thing here and restore it, but I want it a little bit more brighter than what it is. So we're going to choose a surface finish, which is going to be wood. I got wood. Right. Okay. Let's have a look and see. Maybe the red cedar, actually. We'll go with that. We'll put a beveled cut on it. Should we do small or should we do... Yeah, fuck it. We'll do big. Make it look a bit neater, I think. Right. And then we'll just simply run it all the way. Yeah, it's been quite fun doing this build. I have started another build. There is an ongoing project. You won't see that tonight. All depending on how we get on with this one. You might see it in maybe the next couple of streams or something. So we shall see. But yeah, thought I'd jump on tonight and get some of this done. I mean, it is plausible that tonight I could sell this place, but I don't know at the moment. Don't know if I want to keep going with it just for a little bit longer. But it's not, it's a mansion, but it's not an overly sort of like elaborate bougie mansion. If you want that, go to Boston's channel because he's the king. But me, I just want it to be plain and, very basic, very simple, but also, quite a nice place to be as well. Let's do these leaves up here. Why the fuck not? I may also make a rug to go down here as well. See, make myself more work again, but it's worth it, I think. Well, hopefully it'll be worth it in the end. Okay. We've already got our lights, so we don't need to even worry about that. We've got... Boston's working on a big project. Oh, yes. Very good, very good. All right. Let's get this done. There is some shitty wood to remove, but we'll get that done after we're done the wallpapering. I don't want to build sort of like, any kind of, big elaborate thing. I just want to build, this kind of deal, I'm going to smarten these windows up and everything as well. But yeah, what a pain in the arse some of this has been. But, I work on it. I work on House Flipper most days, really. Sort of like my wife tends to go shopping and do the shopping, so I'll just sort of like once the housework's done, which, you know, honestly, we stay on top of it, so there is never really that much to be done. I tend to jump on Flipper and just see what I can do. And that's the thing with this game, it really does get you thinking. Because, you know, I often come on here with absolutely no fucking ideas of what the hell I'm going to do. And then the next thing you know, I'm building away and I'm thinking, right, this can go here, you know, and I'm turning it into something different, you know, and, you know, it's quite nice to do them kind of things when sort of like you come on here, you just for a, you know, just to kill some time basically, and then you end up actually working on a big project. I mean, the concert, you know, music bar I did, that one, I mean, I just saw the place and I thought that would be perfect idea for it. So I started to build it. And although I like to stay basic, I do think, honestly, my builds have got better. I really do think they've improved, but hey, that's just me. You may think differently. Oh, I need some more fucking water. Jesus Christ, what is wrong with my throat tonight? All right. Fucking hell. Right. Okay, so now that's basically the hallway almost done. We just need to finish it off. Get some of this. And then just reconstitute this ceiling. Just put it in so it's all matching, all nice, all one thing. There you go. And now it's all one thing and it looks really good. Now, you could effectively, you know, do something with this. I know another room I've got to do. Fuck us downstairs. Right, let me get some of this. Boston says your builds have improved. Thank you so much, brother. I thought they did. You know, they're not as top quality as you and Pam, you know, but oh bollocks, I'll just never mind, no one will notice, fuck it. You know, but I've been trying with it. I really have been trying with it, but I just like my basic stuff, you know, just knocking it out, getting it done. You know, they ain't gonna win no fucking awards, but they are, you know, it is what it is. All right. Okay. Should we leave them? I think some curtains would actually finish the job off, wouldn't they? If we put some curtains up here, oh, you know what? Fuck it. That is very true, my brother. That is very, very true. See, Boston's the kind of guy you want to, you know, you want. I got a true friend in that guy. He's amazing. He really is. And, you know, oh yeah, massive shout out to Mama Boston as well. I hope you're okay. A bit of red goes a long, long way. There we go. Now, look at that. It's just, you'll let her know after. Nice one, brother. So that doesn't need a doorway. It doesn't need anything. Did you guys, by the way, before I do the bathroom, see my sex dungeon? Yes, I made a sex dungeon, and you also haven't seen this much, have you? I've papered it, put a couple of statues in it, put some jewels there, nice clock. I've got a nice spinning globe over here with an antique-like looking typewriter. Some nice urns there as well. Yeah, let me go into here, the dining room. I haven't shown you this either. Just put a nice table in here, some pictures on the wall. Got to have Dracula and an evil fucking clown, so there you go. Now, if we go into here, the living room, which is bare bones, but we go down to here, you know what's coming. You see XXX on the wall. In case you didn't see it the other night, here is the sex dungeon. Oh, yes. We have a TV, videotapes to film and to film yourself. Got an Iron Maiden. No, not the shitty metal band. I'm not a fan of them. We've also got this as well, a cage, some costumes if you want to get real fucking kinky, some stocks, stick her in there, you'll be all right, and of course some cameras to film whatever it is that you want to do, plus some, a camera to take some photos and memories of your wonderful time down in the sex dungeon. So that is that. Right, let's head back upstairs and knock this bathroom out. So this shouldn't take too long. We can see there's an outer wall there as well, which is handy because I'll use that, but I'll do that at the end. Now, it's all going to be painted ceiling, tiles in here, you know the deal. So we'll do it. So should we paint the ceiling first? Why the hell not? Let's get it out of the way with. There we go. Let's just go around the perimeter and get it all done. And everything like that. Lovely stuff. Okay, now we can just knock this together in a matter of fucking minutes. Let's do it. Let's choose some tiles, guys. Tiles it is. So I think we're going to go with... Well, that's what we use for the kitchen floor. I don't know if I want to go with that. I will go with a marble floor. So we'll do that. That's not really new for this build. I do marble floors quite often. Just keeping this one the plain white, just to give it a little bit of brightness, a little bit of sharpness. And then we're going to go with a different tile on the wall. Now, I tend to go with this one. But I'm actually thinking about going for something like that, maybe. Or I could do something like that on the wall. I think we'll go with that one. We'll make it bigger. And then it's a bathroom, so I'm going to make it blue. I want it a little bit brighter than that. We'll go back to that one. That's a bit deeper, but, not too dark. So we'll get this tiled up. Right. Okay. Two walls done. See, don't take that long to do. And then knocked out in a matter of minutes. And it still, put it this way, it still looks better than what the fuck was there before, right? So it might be warm in this room because I had my heating on, but I'll tell you, it's fucking cold outside. The weather ain't getting much better, and it's only going to get fucking colder. Which sucks. I got to admit, I hate the fucking cold weather. I really do. Some people love the cold. I'm not that guy. I like warm weather. Warm weather, ice cold pint of beer, bit of metal on in the background. Fuck yeah. Okay, so we've got this window here. What we're going to do is actually put that, we'll put it high up. That way we don't need to put anything on it as such. And we're just going to chuck that there, right? Just easy. Now we're going to put the bathroom actual stuff in. And I think we're going to go a little bit fancy up in this motherfucker. So we're going to put a bathtub there, very nice freestanding bathtub. Don't know if you can actually these ones actually work or not, but we got the golden taps, so we're all good there. Next up, what the fuck is that? Toilet cubicle front. Don't need to use that. That would have been handy to know they were there when I did the other. Never mind. It's too late now. It's done. That's a basic, really, really basic, like motel shower. That one is. I miss the motel. I really enjoyed that build as well. Put a big shower in there. And then you can just put your sink and toilet pretty much next to each other. So we'll go. We don't do a. Well, we could do. I'll just use that one. I always use that one. Why? All right. Okay. There we go. Sink. And we'll have a posh Kazi. There you go. Now all that's left is the light. And there you go. Matter of minutes, it's done. I'll put one of those fancy strip lights here in. Just one. We won't need much. Stick a socket in and wire it up. A switch, rather. Right. And done that. Chuck the light on. Bingo, bango, done. Now, we go through here, and there is a little bit here to be done. Oh, shit, fuck me. There, I made these two big bedrooms, didn't I? And I don't know what that is, but you can't wipe it off the floor. It looks like Shrek spunk. I don't know what it is, but we can't remove it. So I've fucking tried cleaning the crap out of that. Look, you can't move it. Don't know what it is. Right. So should we knock them ones out? I mean, they already have a curtain. You just have to hit it with a hammer. Well, yeah. Then rebuild the floor. Yeah, but I don't want it to go through to downstairs. That's double layered. You see it goes through to the kitchen, but yeah. All right, we'll do that then. We need to go down there anyway. I'll show you why we need to go down there. So if we go into the kitchen, which literally just needs paint, I'll do that now, not it'll annoy me. Right. No, come on. There we go. You'll notice I've got this door here. You go through and you come to this. This is very small, but it is the cook's quarters we have to do. So that is another job we have to do. Yeah, we've got them other bedrooms to do as well. We've got them and then we've got these. Plus this hallway as well. Floor is done. Don't need to worry about that. What we got in here? Curtains work so they can stay. These lights can go. Okay. Shall we? Right. I might just do these as like, well, I don't know. I was thinking guest sleepers, but not entirely sure. We're going to use a red. And yet we'll just put it around. There we go. Looking rather sexual. As all bedrooms should. Lovely job. Right. Let's get that out of the way. And yeah, we can soon knock this one up. Get a wallpaper. We're just going to choose a random wallpaper. You know, I might go with one of the new ones. I'm still not going to look like that because I'm sorry, but it still looks like penises to me. So I'm not going to go with that. This geometric one's a bit much. That one's a bit much as well. Let's go with that. Give like, oh no, that to me looks like Caribbean tropical vibes on that one. All right. Of course, I need more fucking surface finish. Why wouldn't I? Don't know how long I'm going to go for here tonight, but we're good at the minute. In a way, I would love to sell this place tonight and then get on to my new project. We shall see. If I put another half an hour into it, I might be able to do it. Because it don't take long to do. Curtains can stay. We'll close those. We'll close the curtains. That way no one can see the unpainted bits. Right. Right, there we go. That does work quite well. I don't mind that. Right, sealing time. Boston's 25% done with this one. Wow. I only started this one on Friday, I think it was. I did look at it beforehand and started to delete stuff, but I started it properly on Friday morning, and yeah, it's been, you know, working on it ever since. I worked on it a bit this morning. Didn't I worked on it a little bit yesterday as well. I got up yesterday morning and played some music for a bit, and then thought I'm going to go on Flipper, so came on here for a little while, and yeah, did a little bit then as well. And here we are, you know, near enough done. And I'm sure we'll come back to this place at some point, you know, do something else with it. But right now, I'm just keeping it, you know, keeping it simple. And we'll put the bed there. because that way we've got room for more stuff. But yes, of course, every room has a TV. Oh, we'll just leave the frog channel on. That'll do. And we could put maybe a couple of wardrobes in there. We'll just do this one here. Let's get that there. Come on, you fucker. Christ alive, they're not even together, are they? Are they now? Good Lord. Never mind, we'll keep it how it is. And then we'll get a dresser, and maybe we'll put dressers over here, a couple of those. And there you go. It is what it is. It is a bedroom. Oh, fucking hell, lights. Okay, lights. You know, that one looks too weird not to try. And I haven't used that one before. It just looks like a coil of fucking, you know. But it works. So yeah, we'll call that one done. A thunderstorm in November? What the hell? Yeah, that's very different, bro. That is very, very fucking different. Is that the outside of the house, that side? Because I don't know. Yes, it is. Right, okay. So we could maybe do a couple more windows in here then. I'm going to not bother to do that other room upstairs. I do want to get this place sold on stream tonight. So I'm just going to get it done. Because I want to continue with my new project that I'm doing, which is more me. And yeah, right. Let's get it painted. Oh, for fuck's sake, Roland. Right. There we go. Right. And that's the entrance there. So we're going to wallpaper. And because this is the cook's quarters, we can have whatever we want. We can do whatever we want. Now, of course, this wouldn't be, you know, I mean, I could do the pussy wallpaper. Everyone's got to have some pussy. But I don't know. I mean, because there's a cook and there's some orange wallpaper there, so I think I might go with that. A bit of a tie-in, you know. If it's going to be a cook's quarters, then you may as well have some fruit on the walls, right? So we'll fruit it up. That's paint. You do not want paint. All right. We'll get the cook's quarters done, then I'll show you around once more. And then we might just flog it, get it out of the way. Right. I was going to say, I haven't run out of fucking wallpaper yet. I do know. I think I bought just enough. So there we go. Bright. And we'll tone it down a little bit, maybe with a white carpet. Basic standard, that's red. A basic standard white carpet we'll go with, I think. And that should tone it down just a little bit, because that, honestly, that wallpaper is quite fucking loud. Right. And I'm not rushing to do this place. I just want to carry on with my next, my next project, which you won't see tonight. You will see on the next stream, though. So look out for it, because, yeah, I've started it, and I'm really happy with what I've done so far, and I haven't got nowhere near where I want to be with it yet. There's so much to do on it. So there you go. Right, let's get some windows. We don't need too big a windows. We don't need too much in here. We're just going to put a couple of windows up, just to allow a little bit more air and stuff into the room. It might be small, so therefore it'll get stuffy quicker. So now we're going to choose a bed. And seeing as this is just for cook, I'm going to go with, we could go with something like that in the corner. That's going to be fucking tight, isn't it? That's what she said. Okay, I'm happy with that. Of course, brother. Right, we're going to go with a bit of a CRT TV action. Let's just fucking choose the channel. Cook and Show would be good, but that do is fucking annoying. I know you can turn the volume down, but I'm just going to go TV menu. So there's that. Next to it, there's there might be a cook, but this could be tricked out. We're going to put a console on it, even though it may not connect to that kind of TV, but it doesn't really matter. Then we're going to go controller for the console, and then underneath the cabinet, which I'll probably need to get ducking down here for, on the floor, crouch the fuck down. We're going to go with the VCR. And we're going to go with the DVD player. Well, yeah. I'll just go fucking in. That's what she said. Right. Okay. Well, it's there. And in the drawer, we'll chuck some dirty videos. And in this one, now I did see there, it says CD, but we're going to get some of them CDs and games. I think you can buy adapters, yeah. We'll go with the same wardrobe that we used before. We might do a double of that. And maybe, just maybe, a dresser. Or two. And then we can have... we could put a standing lamp in there. Might just go with that actually. Up the corner there, maybe. There we go. And we will do a ceiling light as well. Let's do them ones because that's quite bright, like that one. I'll do one at each end, and then we'll do a socket or a switch. Well, I don't know why the fuck I keep calling it a socket. I just do. No, it has to be that side. I don't feel comfortable with it being the other side. There we go. Bob's your uncle, Fanny's your aunt. That's done. There you go. Cook's quarters is ready. Right. We could do something about that window as well, couldn't we? Put a blind up there. I think we will actually. Yeah, that fucking theme. I had that on in another build, and fuck me, that drove me crackers. Right. Just do the pink, yeah. No, white. We're only going to do it on the big window. We don't really need it on the other one. And we'll put that down to about, I don't know, maybe about there. There we go. So, is it still daytime? Yeah, let me show you what this place looks like at night. And thankfully, we've just done a bed. So I can use that in Cook's quarters, can't I? We'll turn it to midnight. No, I was going to make this, give it a creepy name and stuff. I still might if I do it in another build. I don't know yet. So now it's night time. Let me take you outside and show you the place. There we go. We've got some fireflies buzzing around the old fountain. Put some lights there as well. Very simple, very basic, but this is where the bins go, as I showed before, because we are going to sell this in a minute. That's where the car goes, and of course, turn its lights on. Let's take a walk. Go around here. I've put extra lamps in so you can see what's going on there. We've got our gravestones. There's our Wanking, Phil McCracken, Barry McCockiner, and Mike Hunt as well. Go around here. You come across your swimming pool, which, yes, okay, I haven't done inside there, but never mind. It is what it is. It's a swimming pool. Around the back, we have a bin bag. That's always good to see. I did put that tree in, and I put a bunch of plants in up here as well. So there's that. Let's run round to go back inside. Main hallway part of it. Dining room. Living room, complete with old style TV. Down here, of course, is where everybody wants to be. This is the sex dungeon, with the eyes looking at your wallpaper and mirrors on the ceiling. Cameras to film everything. Oh, yes. We're starting a new business here, guys. Right, let's head on up. Upstairs, carpet there. Just nice wooden floors there. Could have put a carpet down, but nah. Bathroom, which we've just done tonight. This hallway. And one bedroom. Two bedrooms. Three bedrooms. There is another bedroom here, but that can be to do wherever the owner wants it, the new owner. And of course, I didn't do anything to the attic. But there you go. That's basically my mansion. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to sell this joint now. and we will take a look at the photos. So here we go. You know, for the photos, I want the car lights on. How much is it going to make? Nice thumbs up there from Boston. Thank you, brother. We're about to sell. Are you ready? In 3, 2, 1. Do it. Okay. No buy low. That's good. Okay, we can make a nice packet here. We got 1,298,136. It's going to be our friend in the middle there, Amy Rossi, is going to buy it. That's a nice chunk of change. That is a nice amount of money. We're going to buy it. We're going to continue, and we will take a look at the photos of the before and after work. Back to a livable state. I know, the perfect 69, man. What can you do? That's what it did look like, and that's what it looks like now. Just tidied it up, you know. I will save the photos for this one. There we go. That is done. And that is Flipper. So that was tonight's stream. I hope you enjoyed that one. We did quite a nice amount of time on that one, I feel. So yes, thank you all for coming in. I'll be back again at some point. Don't know when, but until next time, thank you all for watching. Before I go though, massive shout out to my brother from another mother, Mr. Boston Tea Party. He is an incredible person. He is one hell of a friend. You know, and if you like House Flipper, and if you like firefighting games, if you like seeing people get fried in electric chairs, if you like all that kind of stuff, then you need to head over to his channel, Boston Tea Party, right here on YouTube, because I'll tell you something, you are in for a treat. Show some likes, show some love. Boston says thanks for streaming. Thank you for coming in, my brother. Much appreciated. Go and subscribe to Boston Tea Party right here on YouTube. Also, another one you subscribe to is, of course, another dear friend of mine, Pam's Game TV 2000. She does incredible builds on House Flipper. The attention to detail is second to none. It really is. She is a lovely person, and also, you know, one hell of a House Flipper. You know, she does them intricate builds, and they just are absolutely sublime. So please go and subscribe to Pam's Game TV 2000 right here on YouTube. Also, didn't see her in the chat tonight, but massive shout out to Kathy. I hope you're okay. Boston says thanks for the shout out. You are more than welcome, my brother. Thank you all so much for watching. It does mean a lot to me. I'll see you in the next one, whenever that is. Until then, stay safe, be good to each other, and take care of yourself, okay? Thank you so much, guys. God bless, and good night, everyone.